We all want to improve, right? Of course, self-development is always a worthy and important goal, but more often than not, you can run into a wall if you don't fully grasp exactly who you are. A great way to learn and afterwards work on your self-esteem is through personality tests. We're going to list our 4 favorite personality tests which you can take anytime online for free. They are in no particular order as they are all equally useful in our eyes. Number 4. 16 personalities. Have you ever seen the acronyms INFJ or ENTP pop up somewhere? Those are the results of a personality test created by Myers-Briggs, which is one of the most popular ones. As the name suggests, the aim of the test is to sort you into one of 16 personality types. They are divided into 4 categories, them being analyst, diplomats, sentinels, and explorers, with 4 subtypes in each category. You are given a variety of statements and are given multiple bubbles with which you can indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with what is said. So if you're given the statement, people can rarely upset you, but you're an emotional softie, you would opt for a strongly disagree. So, are you a debater, a smart and curious thinker who cannot resist an intellectual challenge, or perhaps a campaigner, an enthusiastic, creative, and sociable free spirit who is always willing to crack a smile? Find out by doing the 16 personalities test right after this video. Number 3. True Colors. Besides being an undeniable banger from Cyndi Lauper, True Colors is also a personality test. You are given a handful of sentences where the first part is written out, while the second part you choose among 4 choices. For example, you are given the prompt, "I place my trust in," and then have to choose between facts and logic, feeling and intuition, or a middle ground. We all know which one Ben Shapiro would choose. After you've completed all of them, you are given your main color. It shows a percentage of your affinity towards each color, them being green, blue, orange, and gold, and what each one signified. I personally got the color green. What about you? Number 2. 5 love languages. Sometimes the road to self-development is easiest if you have a loved one to go on the journey with you. So it stands to reason that it is equally as important to know as much as possible about the person you love, but also about yourself in a relationship, or as a parent. This is where 5 love languages comes in. And no, it is not French. At the beginning, you get to choose whether you want to do the quiz for couples, single people, teenagers, or children. The questions, of course, differ depending on what you pick. You are then given 2 statements at a time and have to choose which one is more meaningful to you. Do you prefer verbal support or a small gift, for example? And at the end, you are categorized into one of the 5 languages, them being labeled as receiving gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, and quality time. It shows your affinity towards each of the 5 languages and a short description of your most dominant language. Number 1. The Big 5 Personality Test. In a similar fashion like the 16 personality tests, in the Big 5 you are given statements and have to indicate to what degree they are applicable to you. You are then given the percentage of how present each characteristic of the ocean is for you. Well, considering it's water, around 70%, right? Well, no, because in this case, ocean stands for openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. You can then read what each characteristic entails, and through it what the lack of that trait means for you. You are also given some fun statistics regarding the average presence of a characteristic of everyone who has taken the test before. For example, an average openness score is 58, while I'm only at 31, which means I need to open my mind towards art a bit more. Which quiz did you find the most useful, and what did you learn about your character? Be sure to let us know down in the comments, as well as liking this video and subscribing so you never miss another step towards unstoppable self-development.